Right back to him on first down.
Okay.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4.
You got to put the other
second
piece in there.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back home and feel pretty good about themselves.
Wait a minute, Tricky. Daddy help you in just a second, okay?
Because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Got an open man. It's Valdes-Scantling. The ball comes out.
Nigga, so you can girdle. And your nigga don't fumble. My nigga jukes and fumbles.
He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory.
What does Dylan say? Or whatever, which one of y'all say? Run, play stop.
Play stop. Now in Raider territory at the 43. Hands it off out of the gun.
That's what it is.
3 yards, but no more than that.
You can't do what?
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find
out. I don't know what else you're trying to do, but Daddy about to play this game real quick. Wait a minute. Daddy gonna get off after this game, and I promise I'm about to play with you, okay?
Stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Huh? Move your foot.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner.
This nigga sucks.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out.
Oh, he just missed what's his name got as open as you will ever see a receiver.
Out of the pocket in a little bit of trouble. He just broke off his route and took off deep downfield. Thought for a second there.
Like literally.
But they were unable to connect.
You picture the most open receiver that you have ever seen in your life. And that's what John Last just was. And he missed him.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And able to make one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they're going to mark it
That
down
was a great tackle.
maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. They're going for it with the option right. And a sliding stop, but from where they mark it, he has the first down. Little read option, the end result, the first down, so a good read.
And the way teams are running it nowadays, they've added variety to it. You know, the original way was you read the defensive end. If he crashes down, you pull it and you go. Now they may not even block that person, may end up reading the linebacker, maybe the cornerback, just depends on how they want to block it up. In any case, that's
the only time you even know you got a skin on.
To get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Man, you look great, man. I gotta be honest with you. How I do? Thank you. Who?
On 2nd down now, Glass, and he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down.
Yeah. It definitely got gayer as I got older. It didn't used to be that. It didn't used to be a period as that gay.
Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucks a 7-0 lead.
Yeah, nah. Moves like the power bomb.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
You got a nigga groin in your face. Yeah.
This one is the fair catch. A signal for and take it.
That's not a DDT though. That's like a DDT is when you DDT is when you put their arm when you put their head beneath your armpit and you fall backwards. So you driving their head into the ground. You thinking of something like the pedigree. Yeah, the pedigree was gay. The pedigree hella gay. Nigga, you put their leg between your head between your nuts, and then you drop down on top of it. Whoever let you do that shit is gay.
Keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes.
Let's go on here. They knock his game out.
So
they knock his
Buccaneer
game out.
territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
I'll be trying my wrong so man, but you have to win this Madden, or else these niggas will kill you.
But they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they?
I hate giving up that underneath stuff for people that are willing to take it.
Plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a
matchup
we like coming right out
number
of the
52.
gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
What you making, Chicky?
Sending him backwards.
And so many different types of
you making a robot?
Rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Now it's Burrow.
I told you it's not bad, bro. It's only boring to me because, like, nigga, we didn't have
time.
teams.
Be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And Burrow going to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Collins. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. On
Nigga,
3rd and 1, Burrow.
I was about to say, but that's not right.
He finds his man complete. That's Peterson.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive.
That's probably what he meant.
To his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 carries for him now in the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down.
No, that's a pick! I read it!
He threw that into coverage.
Dude, God, Madden! Don't do me like that.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Madden, I read the shit out of that, y'all.
To Peterson. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Nigga, I was about to say, y'all better not let this nigga throw all the way across the field.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. There he goes left side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
I don't know why you made that throw.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without
they did that more all the way across the field.
They took it and used it and obviously
that one wasn't necessary.
But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2 touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Come
so
on,
they throw
man.
the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Shoot. I thought I kicked it out of bounds. I just did that. That's the first time I've ever kicked that. Kicked to like a 20.
Pretty good shape as they get it up past the
and I did that
30.
by accident. I was reading some text messages.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Watch
and
number
following
19.
The pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense.
Every time I run, man, they get never work. Bill runs, man. Me.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Peterson. And he'll take it in the zone for a Raider touchdown.
I just want to know what my man doing with his
Peterson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders have come back to within a score.
My shit does not work. My man does not work like that.
And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Oh, nigga. Alright, you gotta pay your bills, man.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
It's a gain of 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's
man, I just texted about you, man.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. He will push his way down to about the 14. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield.
All right, let's see if we get a score right here.
Looking to throw. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdoan, you're without a doubt. And so far today. He's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
On second down, Glass. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal.
My daddy! Daddy! I made the robot! Daddy,
Call it no gain on the keeper. That's going to bring up the 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, Sticky. Great job. Let me see.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Rosa's kick is good. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Both teams making their final adjustments before we get started once again. And for the call in the second half, let's send you back out to Allegiant Stadium and Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And
Then all my niggas on the block. Hold your head.
As this will be a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the Gold Medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
I don't know why nobody reacted to that. Like, y'all always sit on the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stop shy of the 35. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Flushed out right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted.
Damn, he's mad
across
about
his
that
body.
one.
Picked
That's
off inside the 5. The first half did not go
that
their
sucks,
way, and that's
man.
not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish.
It
But
wasn't
you know
nothing
who's
you could do
really
about
upset
that
on their
either.
team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. 58 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Damn, that sucks
So
for
a
you,
little
fam.
breathing
I
room
really
now.
hate that.
1st and 10 at the 17.
But, okay.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson.
No, I do. Because it was just a horrible play, and not even by him. Like he was walking the edge of the sideline with his quarterback. He was throwing on the move, but I set my DB, so he had one wide receiver up top and one beneath me, and I'm like playing the middle of him, right? He throws the ball. I don't even know which one he was throwing it to, but he throws it so badly that like it goes so far over like his running back's head that it was just straight interception to me.
They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Dang, come on, Malik.
Past the 45 to the 47. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
You made a robot?
Whoa! Sustained runs, taking their time,
Landon, that is so
making
cool.
it work.
What's his name? Did
Call
you give
on
him a
a
name?
nickel set here for 3rd
What's
down.
robot's name?
From the gun, he'll hand this off. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line.
Landon, get away from there, please.
You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Here, Daddy give you some of this
And
stuff.
a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to
I
survey
know,
the
I'm about to
scene,
give
that's
you
what's
some of
going to
another
happen.
cut, Landon.
No
Stop
doubt
before
about
you
it.
drop
If
my
there's no
water.
pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to
Yeah.
find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll be driven back here.
Justin Jefferson ain't fast enough at his corner.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run,
So he's
I get
playing
the
well, right?
feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Rosas good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's
He plays for the Bulls,
Rosas on
huh?
to kick it away.
Where'd the Bulls get that nigga? I thought he was still on the Celtics.
And
Or
no
was it the
effort to
Kings?
bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Okay. I didn't even know he got traded to the Bulls.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And there are
Exactly
parts of their
what I
last
like.
drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off
Landon,
the drive,
stop,
it
man.
doesn't feel good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been
Landon.
really good.
And because of that, it's been
Take
very,
your robot
very
back
hard
in
for
there,
them to move
okay?
the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of
Landon.
bounds.
Another
Take
catch
your
for
robot
him during
in
this
there,
drive,
Tiki.
Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on
Exactly what
defense,
he said.
do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now this one
Nigga, things
complete
just be getting a
downfield
lot
on the
better,
left
ain't
side. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and
Look at
10
it.
at
Look
the
at it, guys.
42-yard line.
He's so confused about why that's a problem. But he keeps going near my daggone outlet cord, dude. I'm winning 24-7. I don't need no excuses about this game. Right
Again,
now.
it's Burrow. Another one caught by Collins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
And especially not to be from my side.
Now on 1st and 10.
Man, my son shut off my screen. When am I trying to hear that
Over the
shit?
middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete.
That nigga would be like that. That nigga would be trying to do what that other nigga did. Oh, gotta play full game over. No, we don't.
From the 22, and this head straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are in the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Oh, come on.
It's complete. And this will
That should have been
two
2 picks that I just flat out missed.
He's brought down at the 26. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete.
I don't know how tired my damn strong safety was out there. But that nigga didn't even try to dive.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
And he's eating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard
Micah's
down to the 16.
Right now.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, man.
Now
My damn
here's a
screen is
whistle as
froze. Oh, he
flags
just got a
come in.
penalty for that.
And we'll check out the call. So that'll back him up 5.
Bro, when I told you my niggas had to be tired, I told, bro, these niggas are exhausted. I'm looking at all their stats.
So the
It's not
false
even my
start
name
certainly
niggas
doesn't
in
help
right now.
matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
If he gonna score, this is his
Burrow
chance
looking
right
to
here.
pass. And oh no, it's incomplete.
Wow, that should have been game right there.
Well, it's a
That's
touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down.
Keep hope
They're
alive.
going for
Keep
it.
hope alive.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Bro, what the fuck was that?
Touchdown, Raiders. Nico
He literally
Collins.
had one play to guard, one player to guard over there, and he released it. It didn't make sense.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Dang, man.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic.
I read
Just
that
get
thing. I thought
moving,
it
get
said
loose
thank you,
again,
bitches.
and see
It
if they can
said
get it
thank you,
downfield.
bitches.
They'll keep it on the ground. Glass. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
This is working, man.
And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
part of me wants to put this ball in the air, and the other part of me is like, nigga, John Glass got freight train. Why would you do
The
that?
Bucks on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll have a first down past the 40,
And
he takes it all the way up to the 47.
Like, I was really about to throw the ball with Malik Willis as opposed to giving it to my 99 running back and freight train like that.
2 minutes left to play in this
That's why I lose
game
games.
here on EA Sports.
Because I was a legit concern. Because I was like, what I don't want to happen is him get tackled for a loss and then don't have freight
So
train
it's
no more.
Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
And he
I
just
think
lost
this
freight train.
defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. On second down now.
I needed a win in this one too, bro.
Second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And this is an absolutely big
Listen,
third
let me
down
take
that's
the
been
emoji.
set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. Hands it off out of the gun. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first.
My dumb
Calling a
ass
gain of
is over here
3,
like,
and
that
they'll
name
bring
sounds
up
familiar.
4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the
What
tackles
school did she go
deserve some
to?
kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead,
You want
maybe
what?
they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first
Yeah,
down.
Daddy's about to come play with you right now. We gonna build a robot?
Yeah.
Daddy might take you back there this week and see what else we can get you.
On 4th
Think
down,
you
the punt
hungry?
team is on as this is sent away. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard
Okay.
line.
I'm about to feed you.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points.
Yeah,
the only
Landon.
thing that matters is scoring
Yeah,
quickly, then they'll
Landon,
take it
get
from
it,
there.
son.
Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go.
You on
Yeah,
Daddy
it's fun to
Quan?
do
You gonna play
that in front
doctor?
of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Daddy, Daddy, watch out. Daddy, what Daddy from? Daddy, what Daddy from?
Hey,
Daddy,
Landon.
Daddy, turn on. Daddy, turn on.
So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it because normally when we see
I
this
was about
defense
to.
play, they
Man,
have their opportunities
never
and they
mind. I
make
was
their
practically
plays, don't
right.
they? They
I
knock
want
them
my
back on their
plus on
heels,
my
they take the
defensive
ball
players.
away, they change field position.
Knowing damn well
In
that
this
nigga
case,
did
what
not
you
play that
said
game
is
last
so
week.
apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
Knowing hot damn well I did not
So
play
for
that.
the Bucks, it's a very important win as
Yeah,
they move to
Landon.
9-4 now on the year. And they will head home
I
next
think
week
when
to
you
take
be a
on the
commissioner
LA
though,
Chargers.
like it helps you
Meanwhile,
not want
for
to hold
Las
the game
Vegas,
as
they
much,
fall
bro.
to
You see
defeat
how
for the
annoying
second
that shit
time
is.
this season. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers.
It's annoying when like people just want to cheat the game to win, especially when you just trying to You just trying to have some good competitive Madden, my nigga. That shit is annoying. Yeah, it definitely still happened. I'm just saying, I start to look at that type of stuff like I don't want to be that nigga though. like nobody wants to be that nigga, man. The one that made that mistake to mess the league. Well, not even a mistake. The one that just messed it up just because he could. Yeah, sure. You definitely start to take that stuff more into consideration. Like, man, nah, that shit whack, man. If you gotta do all that to win the game, nigga, it's fucking pointless. Does this win help you out at all, or do you not have a chance of catching him? This was the play that I know pissed him off, bro. Cause I sent him on a damn what's the name. Oh my gosh. That would make me so upset, bro. Are you in a game right now? Oh, okay. I wanted to show you. I'm gonna actually just say this clip, and I'll send it to you. But it just makes no sense that like you have this guy semi-open, because like I said, I should have sent him on a blitz, but I figured that he was gonna try to throw it there when he saw him leaving, so I was gonna get a pick. He waited late, but how bad he overthrew that nigga was just the worst ever. Let's see what happened on this play. Bro, I really be looking at these plays trying to figure out what I did wrong on them. Every play that they got on them, they got it. Why what happened? Hey nigga, sometimes you gotta send shit you don't even expect to get through yourself, Not that nigga. I was about to say, not he said I feel you though. Alright.